That was quick. It keeps telling me to rotate my stuff. Anyway, I gotta find this on YouTube because the live chat is kind of wonky on the phone. Um, I'm still sick. It's been a whole week. Not really thrilled about that. Um, Luckily, it's mainly just congestion and fatigue, but I still can't really breathe through my nose, so my taste is off. So I don't know. Unfortunately, we're not gonna do like the whole flavor battle thing today because I can't taste anything properly. It would kind of defeat the purpose. But I didn't want to just like bail because like last week I wasn't on Fresh's show like for very long, and on the Mix of Vixens I was like just completely not even there, um, like mentally, and I won, so that was great. Um, so I didn't want to bail again, basically. So I don't know how long I'm gonna be on here. As you can probably tell, I'm still congested as hell. I really thought it was gonna be a short sickness because typically when I get sick, it's how it is. Like I'll get sick for a few days, but as long as I rest and don't do anything crazy, I'm fine. But like this one, it's taken a minute. So yeah. Anyway, I'm still trying to find the actual stream because on your phone, like the live chat only shows for like a couple seconds, then it goes away. It's really annoying. So I want to have it going on my laptop. Gotta mute that though. There we are. I don't like looking at myself, so let's get rid of that. Anyway, I hope you guys had a good Thanksgiving. Mine was good. um, we did something that was weird this year. Usually we just have like a home cooked meal, but since half the family was going one place and the half wasn't, um, we decided to just go out to eat because Cracker Barrel was open. So we went there, which is really weird to have Thanksgiving. And like that's really the only time I think I've ever had a meal, like a holiday meal at a restaurant. But I mean, it was pretty good. I tried catfish for the first time. It was actually really good. Um, I've avoided it for a long time because somebody told me it was terrible, so I just never tried it. And I'm not like I like fish, but I'm very picky about it, like as most things. So there's only certain ones I like. Like I like cod, salmon, and certain depending on how it's cooked, tuna. And I think that's about it. And then apparently catfish. So yeah, it was good, and it was nice to just chill with the family. It was my dad and my brother. It was just pretty chill. And then afterwards, we went to Walmart, um, just because it was there, really. Neither of us really needed or wanted anything from like the Black Friday sales because it was like Black Friday in full effect. But it actually wasn't bad as far as like how packed it was or anything. I think with the internet being such a thing, Black Friday just isn't that big of a deal anymore, or maybe it is if you go earlier. I'm not really sure. Or maybe it depends on where you go. But like Walmart, there was really not much going on. But we did go like a few hours after like it started. So mainly we just got like things we needed. So it was really just grocery shopping. I had already gotten the one Black Friday item I wanted, which was the Nintendo 2DS Super Mario Maker Edition because I've been wanting that game forever, but didn't really want to splurge for a Switch or a Wii U because they're a couple $100, and I just didn't want to do that. But with the 2DS, the uh, it was only like $80, and it came with the game, so I thought that was a pretty good deal. And it's like a little handheld system, so it doesn't require hooking up to a TV and all that. So that was like another issue. Like my TV and everything is in the other room that like never gets used. Uh, so I didn't really want to deal with that. Anyway, so that's what I did, and then I got a label maker because with Sharpie and then like taping over it so it doesn't get smudged. And it just looks really tacky, especially if they're going to be showing it on their show. Um, so yeah, uh, I figure while I was there, I would check to see like what label makers they had or whatever, and they had like a pretty cheap one. It's still a Dymo, which is like my old one, but it's just not like the super fancy version. Um, but it's also like a third or a fourth of the price, and hopefully it lasts longer because that other one did not last long at all. Like it's so weird because it still functions in every way except it doesn't feed. Like it doesn't feed the tape through to actually print on, which is a very important component, but it doesn't do that. And the cat's going crazy. So yeah, it was like really chill. And then we came back home, and the other half of the family was there because they were back from where they were. So we talked a little bit there, and then that was it. I was still pretty sick at that point. Like I was on the like verge of getting better, but I was still sick. So I didn't want to hang out with them too much because I don't want to like get them sick too. Like happy Thanksgiving. Here's like the flu, but it was nice. My massage was yesterday. That made me feel better, but I don't know. It seems like no matter how long I sleep or how much I sleep or little I sleep, I'm tired still. Like I actually finally slept decently last night, and I'm still, well, not so much right now, but I was like still tired. Um, I don't know. But my sleep has been a little bit screwy on my days off, which I'm like sad. Like today's my last day off before I go back to work. I don't really want to go back to work. But yeah, um, I've been trying to stay away from these sales because I've already spent a lot of money not even really taking advantage of the sales. Like, I bought the Nintendo, and then I bought some stuff from Torrid, which is a clothing company. Not much though, it was like 50 something dollars worth. um, I got some bottles and stuff, but it wasn't on sale. I don't think they have sales, and if they do, oh well. Um, I might get some flavors on Monday depending on if there's any good like Cyber Monday sales. I don't really know. Not that I need any more flavors. Speaking of flavors though, hopefully the next show I do I'll be better. Like if I'm not, I'm probably gonna have to go to the hospital. So that's 2 weeks from now, and that would have been 3 weeks or 4 weeks. I've been sick. So the poll came out very interestingly. Not a lot of people voted as usual, but it was like a three-way tie. So I don't really know what to do about that. I kind of was just gonna pick the one I wanted to do, but I don't know. I just have had no energy whatsoever to be doing stuff like that. And again, properly. So I don't think it'd be fair to rate or compare flavors when I can't really taste them. I mean, it's kind of common sense. Like, I'm here looking horrible on my phone because I just don't want to set up my computer to like do it properly. That's how just out of it I am. I don't want to. I'm thinking by the time Mixed and Vixens is on in like 6 hours, or yeah, just under 6 hours, I'll be in a better position to do that, but right now I don't want to. I want to be comfortable. But yeah. I did not get a flu shot, which I'm kind of regretting. The thing about the flu shot, like I have a bad history with vaccinations. They always make me sick. And there was one time where I actually got the wrong shot. Like it was supposed to be like it was back when I was still in school and like you had to get shots to go to school. And I think it was RR the mumps, measles, rubella shot or whatever that thing is. I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. It was that shot. And I got it and I honestly am not even that like scared of shots. Obviously I don't like it, but it's not that big of a deal to me. So it's not even that. But when he did it, and this was my family doctor, that's how long ago it was, it hurt really bad. Like it literally felt like he punched me in the arm. And he was kind of shocked because he had been my doctor forever, so he knew I wasn't a baby. And he's like, wow, it really shouldn't have hurt that bad. So then when he looked into it, they gave me the wrong shot. It was like a, a placebo shot or something. Like it literally had nothing in it. So they had to do it again. And I was pissed off because then I had to fucking get another shot. Like, I don't know. I just have a bad thing with like shots and like giving blood. Like when um, because I wanted to, do the proper humane thing and like donate blood because I'm an O. Um, but then that turned out horribly wrong too. It's just like I don't know, like I avoid situations like that because I just have had a lot of bad experiences with them. But I'll tell you what, because like work was offering them. If they do it again, I'm probably going to get one and just hopefully deal with whatever happens. Like I'm like if anyone like I guess it's a very small amount of people that have side effects from vaccinations or whatever you would call a flu shot. Um, but yeah, leave it to me to be the percentage that has the issue because that's just how it is. Um, but yeah, I'll be getting one again if they come around again, which they may not. I don't really know. And quite frankly, with my schedule being the way it is, I don't have time to go to the doctor. Like, it's just not a thing. Anyway, um, I don't know what else I was talking about. Probably not much of anything. I'm really out of it. I just woke up like 20 minutes ago, maybe half an hour at the most. But I didn't want to jump on too late because I know that there's shows after this, uh, or I think there is. Like, it's hard to know. Like, I don't really watch a lot of babe shows anymore. Like, there was a point in time where I was watching like every show that was on, at least of like people I knew, which is a lot, just that alone. Um, but it's just I can't do that anymore. There's just too many of them. I just can't. But I still like to be respectful if I know that there is going to be a show, and I know I'm long-winded as hell, so sometimes I do run over, but I try to be off by 2 p.m. Eastern because I'm pretty sure there's stuff going on after that. Um, which today won't be a problem because I am not staying on here till 2. Probably even before 1, to be honest, because I don't really have a whole lot to talk about. And since I can't really shake and vape or single flavor test anything, it's just not a whole lot to do. Yeah, when I would get shots and stuff, I would always get sick. Not like violently ill, but I would always get sick. Because basically it's tricking your body into thinking that it's sick, so it makes sense to a degree. Um, but yeah, I usually get like on the more harsh end of the spectrum, I guess. Thank you. Yeah, I hope I get well soon too as well. I've been eating like vitamin C. I've been trying to eat fruit. I have to kind of watch how much fruit because it's very acidic and my stomach's been a little up, sensitive, more sensitive than usual. But I've been doing all that. I've been drinking water, trying to get, adequate sleep. So I'm doing everything that I'm supposed to do. I even tried to force myself, to go do stuff, which I didn't really have a choice anyway. I had a massage, so the appointment was already made. Um, but so I've done that because like sometimes if you just sit around too long, it could be a problem. I don't really know. And it was fine, and it was actually really nice out because it was like 50 degrees. So it was fine like being out or whatever. It's just like mainly the congestion that's the issue at this point, and it's just annoying. Cause like I hate being a mouth breather. Like I always breathe through my nose, but I can't breathe through my nose. Like there's just stopped up. So that was like interesting when I was getting my massage because I couldn't breathe through my nose. So I'm like laying there like I don't know. I'm awkward as fuck. Did you guys do any of the Black Friday or anything? Oh, and that was another thing too that sucked is like I can't vape. Like I was vaping lemonade before I got sick, which is very harsh on your throat if it's sore and like fucked up. So I had to figure out something else to vape. Which I did, find something, but I wanted to do mint because it would be like soothing on the throat because my throat was like really itchy and scratchy and stuff like that. And I hate vaping mint though. Like I like it in real life, but vaping it for some reason I just don't really care for it. So I was like trying all these like things that people were recommending and it was not working. And then one of my go-tos was Grasshopper by Coil Vapes, but the bottle I had was like super old. Super old, like probably 2, 3 years old. Um, and it's just not good anymore. It did go a little left. I say left as I go right. But yeah, it's a little like you can tell what it was supposed to be, but it definitely doesn't taste the way it's supposed to be or the way it should, which is a nice like creamy mint. Because if I'm gonna do a mint, it has to be like a creamy mint, and I prefer like a spearmint to a peppermint. Because to me, vaping peppermint just reminds me of like toothpaste or mouthwash, and I'm just not about that life, so I can't be doing that. But and I hate menthol. Like I really don't like menthol because it reminds me of like cough drops, which you would think would be good, if you're sick and your throat hurts or whatever. But even when I have, which I did buy cough drops, I get the ones without the eucalyptus in it because I just don't like eucalyptus. Um, syringes, S, and of course it went away. SL mini class. I don't know that I've ever had a Yeehee mod. Batteries. I thought about getting batteries, but I have a good amount still, so I'm trying because like what I do is I have this habit of like buying stuff just because it's on sale, whether or not I need it or not, whether or not I already have like multiples of it or not. I'll buy more because it's on sale. The problem with that is like I already have hoarding tendencies, so I don't really need to add to it. So no, like you don't need batteries, just leave them there. Just like more money that you would spend. So I did that. Uh, creme de menthe. Yeah, I thought about doing that, but then I was like, I remembered my tried and true, the Flavora Acai, so I've been vaping that because it's nice and mild and it's just nice. Like it doesn't bother me. It's a non-offensive flavor. I know it doesn't sound like appealing necessarily, but it's good. It's nice, neutral, all day vape for me. If I were to get any battery, it'd be a 26-650 because I only have one. But since I've never bought really any batteries besides the 18650 standard, I wouldn't even know which one is good. So I was like, nah, I'm not gonna make an order for one battery. It's stupid. And the Vapor Flask Stout is the only mod I have that takes that type of. And technically, it can take a 18652. It has like a little insert thing, but the battery life is not as good because obviously it's a smaller battery. But blue is getting so big. Like I don't notice as much because I always see her every day. But when I try to look at her objectively, plus she's always moving too. She's getting big. If she would stay still long enough, I'd probably measure her just to see. But like it's insane. I actually got a picture of them laying side by side, Momo and Blue. And even though Blue is a little sprawled out, you can still see the difference and like Blue's bigger than her. Not so much height wise, I don't think. You want to say hi? Come here. Oh, there's the baby. Not so baby anymore. Meow. You love it. You're live. Live on my channel. Ah. Thanks, Mike. I appreciate it. Oh, and that. Remember when I asked you to sign my Momo and you're like, what's a Momo? And I see is like her cat. And he just kind of raised his eyes like, what kind of cat? Oh, that was a funny one. Momo, you want to come say hi? Want to show him what a Momo is? I have to tempt her with the brush. This is a Momo. I just have two, so I'm not that much of a cat lady, but one to keep each other company. But this is an official Momo. Anyway. She's eating again, like she needs to eat, but whatever. But yeah, everyone that was asking you to sign stuff, so I was just being a smart ass, like, oh, can you sign Momo? You're like, what's a Momo? Oh man. Anyway. I don't even remember what I was talking about. I'm sure it wasn't. Oh. I think there's like flavor sales going on. If anything, that would be what I'd buy because it's pretty much what I buy is flavors. But I just don't need any more flavors. I really, really don't. I have so many I haven't even used yet. It's just ridiculous. Mm. Aw, thanks, Mike. I appreciate that. Mike does stop in quite often. Him and ST will just pop in, and usually at the wrong moment, I'll be talking about something really crazy, and ST, his little phrase is WTF, what the fuck? Because usually it kind of goes with whatever I'm talking about. But yeah. I don't know. Do you guys have anything to talk about? I don't. I really don't. Um, so far that Nintendo DS, the 2DS, it's actually pretty nice. I was kind of worried about it because I mean It does look very childish, and like the color pattern or whatever is kind of lame. But it comes with Mario Maker, which is why I got it. I wanted that game specifically, but that's what it looks like. It looks very childish, which I mean, it probably is game more or directed more towards children than us. But it reminds me of like those like the think pads for like children or like a speak and spell type thing. But the actual screen and everything is pretty decent. Like it's a fun game so far. I'm kind of obsessed with it, which is not good for my hands because my hands are already starting to hurt from the way you have to hold it and everything. I wanted the XL version because it's like a clamshell and it looks a little bit nicer. And from like the reviews, it's better made or better quality, whatever. The problem was it was like twice as expensive and it came with the game that I didn't really want. So I was like, okay, I can either get this, just check it out just to see if I even like it or even will continue playing it. It's like a lot of times I'll buy stuff and then I'll use it and then it just kind of gets discarded. So I don't know. I guess I can always upgrade to that version later if I like this, but um, the only thing is like it's kind of big. So like when you're holding it, it does get kind of uncomfortable after a while. Um, that's really I don't know that if that would go away with the other version either. So I'm not really sure. Oh, look at ST. Oh, the game. I can't tell if you're being serious or not. Um, anyway, I like it though. It's fun. Um, I think I know what you're talking about, but I don't know. Anyway, I don't really have anything to talk about. I really don't. I don't want to keep you guys here, me rambling on about nothing, but I didn't want to not show up or whatever, but I'm just still not feeling great. Um, yeah. I'm just really out of it. But anyway, the Mix and Vixens will be on at 6 p.m. tonight, so 5.5 hours. It's like it's a version of, well, we're not really supposed to say what it is, but I mean it basically is an eggnog and there's like peppermint pictured with it. So I mean it could be any kind of beverage. Um and it was one I picked. Like I keep picking stuff I don't really want to mix, which I don't know why I do that. Because it looks good in theory, but then when I actually start trying to develop it, it just doesn't turn out the way I want it to. Like it's really messed up. Why is your cam plastered on? Because I'm doing it on my phone. Sorry. I know it's a little too close for comfort. Um, but yeah, that's why I'm doing it on my phone. I don't have like a selfie stick or anything to like give like the good angles and like distance and all that crap. I don't have that. Um, but yeah. Anyway, I am gonna get some rest before the show and then before I go to work tomorrow again. That's where I got it. I got it from work. Like everyone around me kept getting sick and I'm like, great, because it's only a matter of time before I get sick. When like literally everyone around me is getting sick one by one. It's only a matter of time. But yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna get out of here and yeah, I don't really know what else to say. Bye. How do I end this? Yes.